Have you been wondering whether it makes more sense to rent or own during retirement? If so, you're definitely not alone. This is one of the biggest questions I hear from people who are getting ready to downsize, simplify their lives, or make a fresh start here in Greater Sacramento. And after helping so many buyers through this transition, I've learned that the answer isn't about following what everyone else is doing. It's about finding the lifestyle that gives you the most freedom, confidence, and peace of mind. For many retirees, renting feels like the easier path. You don't have to worry about replacing a roof, repairing a water heater, maintaining the yard, or handling those unexpected home expenses that always seem to show up at the worst possible time. If your dream retirement includes traveling more, spending time with family, or simply enjoying life without a long list of weekend projects, renting can be a wonderful option. It also gives you flexibility if you're relocating to the area and want to experience different neighborhoods before making a permanent decision. But here's the other side of the conversation. Owning a home offers something that's hard to put a price on. It provides stability, a sense of belonging, and the opportunity to build equity over time. When you own your home, you're creating a place that's truly yours. You can decorate it exactly the way you like, plant the garden you've always wanted, host family gatherings during the holidays, and become part of a neighborhood where neighbors quickly become friends. That's one of the things I love most about our 55 plus communities here in Roseville, Lincoln, and throughout Greater Sacramento. People don't just buy a house, they buy a lifestyle. Whether it's morning walks with neighbors, pickleball games, fitness classes, golf, social clubs, concerts, or simply sitting on the patio with a cup of coffee while enjoying a peaceful morning, these communities offer an incredible quality of life that so many people have spent years looking forward to. Now, let's talk about the financial side because that's where many people get stuck. A lot of retirees assume renting is automatically less expensive, while others believe buying is always the better investment. The reality is much more personal than that. Home ownership comes with property taxes, insurance, maintenance, and in many communities, HOA dues. Renting may offer predictable monthly payments and fewer responsibilities, but those payments can increase over time, and you're not building ownership in the property. That's why I always encourage my clients to look beyond today's monthly payment and think about where they want to be 5, 10, or even 15 years from now. Another question I ask my clients is this: how do you picture your retirement? Do you see yourself locking the front door and taking a month-long vacation without worrying about home maintenance? Or do you picture welcoming your children and grandchildren into a home that's truly yours, decorating for the holidays, gardening in the backyard, and putting down roots in a community where you feel connected? Neither answer is right or wrong. They're simply different lifestyles, and choosing the one that matches your vision is what matters most. One mistake I see people make is letting uncertainty keep them from moving forward. They wait for the perfect market, the perfect interest rate, or the perfect moment. But life doesn't always work that way. The best decision is usually the one that's based on your goals, your finances, and the kind of retirement you want to enjoy, not fear or headlines. Every person's situation is unique, which is why personalized advice is so valuable during this stage of life. As someone who specializes in helping buyers and sellers throughout Greater Sacramento's premier active adult communities, I've had the privilege of helping hundreds of people make this exact decision. Whether you're considering Sun City Roseville, Sun City Lincoln Hills, Springfield at Whitney Oaks, Trilogy at Bickford Ranch, or another wonderful community, my job is to help you understand all of your options so you can move forward with clarity and confidence. If you're still asking yourself whether renting or owning is the better choice for your retirement, I'd love to have that conversation with you. We'll sit down, talk about your goals, your lifestyle, and your future plans, and together we'll figure out which path makes the most sense for you. And if you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe because every week I share local market updates, community tours, and practical advice to help you make smart real estate decisions with confidence. This is Sherry Walker, your trusted realtor in Greater Sacramento. Ciao for now.